Hey, it's Mindless here. Hey, like I told you, I'm from the country, right? I learned everything I know out there in the country, right? I learned how to fish, hunt. I learned how to skin my own meat, build my own houses. I even built the boat. Me and Bubba and Charlie, we went out there, we built us a boat. We out there in the country, so everything I know is about the country, right? So what I done, I said, all right. I told Bubba and Charlie, I said, look here, Bubba. I said, Charlie, look, I'm going up to the city. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Got my buddy Sean there. How you doing, Sean? You all right with me, buddy? Hey, look here. I'm telling boys, look, this is another guy I met when I came up here, right? I told you I spent all my life up there, and I know this guy named Sean, all right? He's all right with me. I've seen him a couple times, What's going on, Jody? How you, buddy? Another one of my buddies, I told you, when I come up here to the city, man, I just meet people. Yo, you fellas up here, y'all kind of nice, So I meet people. But I tell you what, I run into some of these bad people, too, when I come up here. And the guys, you never know if they good or bad, I don't know if they mean me any harm or not, So, because I don't know how this stuff works up here. I'm from the country, okay? So I come up here and the guy says, he said, all right, buddy. He said, man, you want to have us a good time tonight? He said, all right. I said, shit, yeah, I love to have a good time, man. That's all me and Bubba Charlie do. We out there, we love to have us a good time around the campfires and stuff like that, Talk about what we do. So he said, all right, here, take a drink of this. I said, what's this, man? He said, man, this is liquor. I said, liquor? Where do you get liquor from? We don't know nothing about liquor. We made no liquor, I'm telling you. I don't think we had was sweet cherry blood, That's what we got, sweet cherry blood out there in the country. Charlie and Bubba, they turned me on sweet cherry blood. I ain't gonna tell you about that. But look, give me some liquor. I don't know what in the hell went on, what's in that liquor stuff he give me, But after about 5 or 6 drinks, he kept pouring it in a cup. I drank it and I looked back and there's some more in there. And I'm like, wait a minute. What did you trying to do? So I started drinking and I started drinking and I started drinking. And another thing I know, I don't know nothing no more. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'll pass right on out. Wake up. Next morning, I'm all at this guy's house. I'm like, what the hell going on? He got on the work, and I'm like, wait a minute. How did I pass out? He was like, man, that's liquor. I said, look, I don't want no more liquor. So I go home, and I tell Bub and Charlie, I said, look here, man. If you ever go up there with them boys, man, don't you drink no liquor. That liquor stuff will have you passed out, buddy. That's what I done. I drank liquor, and I passed right on out. I said, all right. Boom. I said, no, I don't need that kind no more. I don't want to be his friend no more because he got me drunk. That's what he called it. He called it drunk. You hear me? So when you drink liquor, you get drunk. Do you understand me? That's what happened. He said, if you drink liquor, you get drunk. And that's what I did. I drank that liquor and I got just as drunk as a fish. You hear me? But I tell you what, he said, what's going on, buddy? Remember one of the guys I know over there named OG. What's going on, OG? You all right with me, buddy? Look, that's another one of my buddies. He all right with me, too. Look, I went up there, and I should have been hanging around those guys when I come up there, man, but I don't know what I done. I done wrong. I picked the wrong fellas to hang around or something when I come up there. So I come up there again. I said, all right, I'm not going to the liquor man. No way. No way, buddy. I'm not going to the liquor man. Not this time. No, sir. So I said, all right. I found me another buddy come up there. I didn't know this guy's name either. I went up to the store up there. What they got that store up there? They said, look here. If you got any amount of gangster in you, you go to this store up here, right? I said, all right, I'm going to this store. What they call that store? What they call it? What is the name of that dang bounce? Presto. That's all right store with me, boy. They got some of the best beef dogs you ever want to eat there, boy. You hear me? I don't eat no pork now, okay? But they got some good beef dogs there at Presto. You hear me? I don't know what in the world they do over there, but them beef dogs, you get them without the chili on them. Do you hear me? Beef dog, chili, and ketchup. Beef dog, cheese, and ketchup. No chili. No chili. But anyway, back to my story. I met this guy over there. Anyway, he said, all right. He said, you want to have a good time? I said, yeah, buddy. I love to have a good time. I love to have a good time. He said, all right, take this. Give me this pill, right? Give me this pill. This is a green pill, right? What do you call it? Hulk. Something incredible Hulk or something. I don't know what it was. But I'll tell you the truth. That Incredible Hulk, it had me feeling like Incredible Hulk. Do you understand me? I'm up all night long just walking around looking for somebody. What in the world? What in the world? I don't know where I'm at up here in this city. What in the world? I got my rope tied up around my waist. I'm ready to choke somebody out with it. You know, I got my big machete right here because I'm from the country. That's what we keep. We keep a knife, a rope, and machete, you know. We don't know nothing about all this other stuff you got. So when I'm high, my eyes wide open, I don't know why I can't close them. You know, I'm sleepy, but I can't go to sleep. I don't know what it done to me. You know, and I'm walking all around. I done walked clean back to the country. Do you understand me? I walked home off of that mess. Yeah, I walked. I go up there and I told Bubba and Charlie, I said, look here. Bubba and Charlie, don't you take that green pill. Whatever they give you up there in the city, if you ever go up there, stay away from that boy with that liquor and that green pill boy too. You hear me? They get you. So I sit there, me and Bubba, we had us a good old time, and then Charlie come over there again. He said, all right. He said, Mindless, you ain't gonna carry your butt back up there, is it? I said, yes, sir. I'm gonna find me a good friend up there when I get up there. Watch me. I'm gonna find me a good friend. So I get up there, and this guy up here, I get up here again. I go to another store. I said, man, I want to stay away from Presto for a minute, man. That guy, he might be there again. He might try to give me that same thing again. Incredible Hulk. I don't know what that is, but I know now. Leave it alone. So, what I done, I went to the other store called Blues. Blues? I wonder why in the heck they named it Blues when it was yellow. Do you understand me? The name Blues, but the store was yellow. Do you understand me? I don't know. That's how they do up there. Them boys up there in the city, they like that, you know, and I don't know. But I go up there to Blues, and standing out there in a second, I went up there and bought me a Lucy, you know, and a Pepsi Cola, you know. We don't have these out there in the country, Pepsi Cola. But this is a good soda, you know what I'm saying? So if you never drink a Pepsi Cola, drink a Pepsi Cola. You hear me? That's a good soda too. But I was at Blues, like I said. The guy come up there. He said, hey buddy, want to have a good time? I said, yeah, I love to have a good time. You hear me? I'm from the country. I don't get to have fun much. So I said, yeah, I want to have a good time. You hear me? He poured out a cigarette. And I'm like, look here, buddy. I got my own cigarettes. He was like, yeah, you ain't got nothing like this though. He opened this little bottle up and he dipped that cigarette in there. I'm like, hey man, damn, don't do that. You just wasted 50 cents. Like, no, man, you wet the damn cigarette. You can't smoke the cigarette up and it's wet like that. He was like, man, just watch this damn shit. He lit that damn cigarette and it burnt. Now I'm like, wait a minute. Something's wrong with it already. It smells funny right now. It smells funny right now. You got to put that out and let it dry. He was like, no, man. Hit this cigarette. I was like, man, I ain't gonna smoke no damn wet ass cigarette. I just let it dry. I got my own cigarette right here. He was like, no, hit the cigarette. He was like, you say you want to have a good time? Hit the cigarette. I hit the cigarette. That's all I remember. All I remember. I woke up in the middle of the street, butt naked. You hear me? Cops all around me. I tell them, look at here. My name Mindless. I don't know nothing about it. Look, I hit the cigarette. God dipped it in something and I hit it. And here you are. I don't know what's going on. I said, I live out there in the country. So they took me back to the house. Bubba and Charlie saw the cop bring me back home. So they come running over. What's going on, Bob? Mindless don't get in no trouble. What's going on? They explained to him. I said, look, Bubba and Charlie, I woke up in the middle of the damn road. I said, so when you go up there, don't you smoke no cigarette, them boys dipping that little bottle. You hear me? You have you sleeping in the road, butt naked. I still don't know what my ID is. You hear me? But I tell you what I done. I said, I'm going back to the city. Because I don't play. I'm going to have some fun. So I went up to the city again. I said, all right. I went to this other store, what they call it, Jiffy Mart. Man, that's the store you want to go to. Jiffy Mart is all right. You hear me? They got this little bitty parking lot, but everyone in the world goes there. You hear me? Everyone in the world goes to Jiffy Mart. You hear me? I meet some of the nicest folk at Jiffy Mart. I've got a couple of jobs at Jiffy Mart too, you know. And not to mention, the main reason I go to Jiffy Mart is they got some of the best gas prices in town. Do you understand me? And me coming from way out there in the country, if I got to pay a cab, I want to get this gas from Jiffy Mart. Do you understand me? So I said, all right. I like Jiffy Mart. Got my cigarettes right there, you know, cigar right there and everything, you know. So I said, all right, take me to another store. I said, I need to meet somebody. So they took me to another store over here. What is this store called? I don't remember the name of that store over there, but I remember it's down the hill and across the track, around the corner. How about that? Down the street, across the hill, around the corner. How about that? That's what that store is. But I met this nice fella over there at that store, right? He said, hey, you want to have a good time? I said, yeah. I love to have a good time. You hear me? I'm from the country. I don't get to have a good time much. So I said, all right. He said, all right, come with me. I walked on around this corner with him. He sat there and he pulls out this cigar and he go to cutting it down the middle. I said, what in the world are you doing, buddy? I said, what are you wasting tobacco like that for, man? I said, you could give me that cigar, buddy. I could smoke that cigar all the way back to the country here and have some left for the night. He said, no, buddy. I'm going to make another cigar for you. I said, all right. So he took out this stuff. What do he call it? What do you call that stuff, man? Black Widow. Call it loud. That's a loud pack, what do you call it? A loud pack. Ha! What it was, loud pack. Boy, he went to twisting up that stuff, man, and he broke it all up and put it all in that cigar, and he closed the cigar back, and it looked just like it did when it come out the store. Do you understand me? He made that thing look just like it did when it come out the store. So I'm thinking in my mind, can't be nothing wrong with this. So I got to hitting on that thing, and all of a sudden my mind got clear, my thoughts got pure, and my heart got humbled. I started seeing life for what it really was, and realized that me, Bubba, and Charlie, we were doing all right in the country. We didn't need to be up here to have a good time. We were having a good time all right out there. All we needed was some loud. All we needed. But don't mind this.